Hello, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Walking with Dave. But today we will be driving. So, where are we driving to? Well, you know what? I thought would be interesting checking out the back roads to Disney World. So most people take the highway, the main roads. And I found it a little interesting kind of way through some country roads that I thought was pretty cool. It's like the back roads into Disney World. I call this Walt route because you're going to come up on a road called Western Way that was, I believe, named by Walt himself because the road runs western through east and west through the property, through Disney World property. And yeah, that is where we're going to be going. So, we're going to be taking a ride through some little interesting areas. Oh, I love this little nook right here. We're in Central Florida, obviously, because we're going to Disney World. But this always reminded me of California right here. Driving through the hills of California a little bit. I mean, I realize it's not as dramatic. And I don't know if it's like translating through the camera. As you can see, I have a mount. I'm not holding it, so I'm able to operate the car safely, thankfully. Right here feels like California. There's a few parts of this road that kind of remind me and think of California. So it's really a lovely, beautiful ride. So yeah, when we get down to Disney World, that'll be it for this video, but then probably the next couple of videos might be Disney-centric. Maybe we'll take a drive around Disney property and check it out there, drive around from some of the different theme parks. And then maybe actually take the old dad cam into one of the parks, perhaps. Maybe we'll pop into Magic Kingdom and do a loop, as I call it. Uh-oh. Looks like we're going to be coming up on some weather, a system of some sort. Well, I looked on the radar before. Little systems were coming around. All right, whatever it is. We go with the flow. I love Bruce Lee's quote. I kind of rediscovered recently. It's so totally true. Be like water and flow. We just gotta go with the flow. It is so true. Instead of always paddling upstream and trying to fight the current, you just go with the current. So, I'll tell you, taking a nice little drive, especially a drive through the country, Rut-row. What do we got going on ahead? Alright, well, we're going to just have to see. I love taking a drive in the country. It's one of my. It's just like as I like taking walks in the country and stuff like that. I love taking drives in the country. So it was one of the little treats of moving out here to Central Florida. Was to be kind of just in the middle of the country. All right, what's going on here? Hope everyone's all right. Uh-oh. We gotta slow down. Just kind of take it easy. Oh my God, let's say a prayer for everybody. Everyone, you gotta take it easy out there. Please. I see too many people on the roads not being respectful of one another and, texting and doing futzing around. Please, people, we gotta do our best to stay safe. Too many accidents going on these days. Too many accidents. But yeah, so let's take the back road in. I kind of have to, the GPS kind of wants to always put you back on a main road. So, and I'm still learning my way around the area, so I don't know the exact route yet, but I have little kind of spots pinpointed on my GPS that I'm going to use to hop from one spot to the next, and then eventually takes us into the back way. So I might have to cut the camera once or twice. We'll have to see. Boy, I tell you, it's really... we're going to be heading down the way where we see all these clouds. Not on me, as my family would say. But it looks like a fairly small system, so I can kind of see it from what I can see, like the ends of it. Cruising. Alright. Trying to look at the GPS and just kind of... Eventually, I'm going to just get to know this route and be able to just to do it, you know? That's usually... That's what ends up happening. I haven't been down to Disney World in a couple weeks, though, I will admit. I got one of them passes. You know, listen, am I the biggest fan of Disney right now? Certainly not. But Walt Disney, I love Walt Disney. Big Walt Disney fan. I think he's a great American, a genius creatively in a business sense, just in a lot of ways. I've been going to Disney World since I was a young kid. My mom loved the Mickey Mouse Club, so she was always into Mickey Mouse and Disney World and all this stuff, and she got me into it. And yeah, I mean it's fun. I don't live that far away, so why not take advantage of getting down there? It's a big, obviously, well, not obviously, but some people don't realize, man, I tell you, it really is starting to get dark. It really is a beautiful, cool, amazing property, you know, and when you get down there and you realize that this is a private company that is doing all this, it's, you know, it's pretty impressive. Just take a look at the GPS, see what I want to do here. Might have to, at a certain point, pull over and I'll cut and then refine my point, see the best route here. Because it does get a little interesting. Probably get a little rain come through. Man, I tell you, a lot of more flashing lights. As we get closer to Orlando, it's just more action. Something's going on. Ruh-roh. Bam, 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 bam. Alright, I think I kind of got this, actually. It's a little bit of a winder, but you know what? It's fun. I'm having fun. I tell you, I'm having fun. I can't lie. I'm having fun making these videos. I haven't even posted any of them yet. I made a few of them. We're gonna post them in a schedule and do one video a week on Fridays. I'm gonna, schedule them all up all nice, like, you know what I mean, and do the whole thing. So I'm gonna get a few in the can and all edited and exported and uploaded before we go live. But I'm having a ball and I haven't even shown anybody yet. So let's see. You know, this might just sit there with 0 views or the 1 view that I give it, or whatever, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going to keep making them. We're going to keep exploring Central Florida. And seeing, you know, kind of what is out there. I realize we're at a red light right now. So, all right, I'm going to cut and we'll come back. One of the things I love about cruising around in Florida is passing these big warehouses and industrial places where you can do all kinds of work and stuff like that. It just, you know, it's America on the move. It's capitalism. It's people have jobs. People have businesses. The world is revolving. You know what I mean? People are moving. People are, you know what I mean? You know, they're up and going, making progress. speaking of progress, if we stroll into the, well, I guess it wouldn't be for this video, but in the next video, if I happen to leisurely stroll into the Magic Kingdom like a gentleman, we could go on that Carousel of Progress. So I don't know if I want to go. I might end up going to a hotel and just yutzing around. We'll see. You can make easily 20 videos walking around Disney just from the different paths and routes and stuff like that. Probably more. But yes, folks, these are the little back roads into Disney World. What was once years ago orange groves and swampy land is now beautiful little suburban communities. And we still have some nice, there's plenty of nice nature. That's actually one of the cool things I love about the Disney World property. Or when you get down to Orlando, it starts getting pretty concrete. Everything gets paved over pretty quick. A lot of flashing lights, especially we'll go on Highway 192 eventually. It's all just, I'll tell you, there's no natural life there. But at least on Disney property, they have so much land that they've set aside a fair amount of it to kind of just be natural habitat, which is, and it's beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful, which is nice. So, got my coffee with me. My iced coffee. Black iced coffee is my drink of choice. No cream, no sugar. That just weighs you down, folks. Cream and sugar. Cream not so much, but sugar definitely. Oh, that's a cool. I don't know how it's coming through on the camera, but there's like a cool alien Bigfoot thing holding hands. Interesting. All right. Progress is happening, though. I mean, look at all the homes being built. This reminds me of California a bit. Okay, I gotta make it less easier. Pretty sure I do. Yeah. Ruh-roh. Man, I tell you, those clouds are not looking forgiving. Alrighty. Jesus. Looking at my camera. Ooh, doggy. It looks, honestly though, it does look a little worse and more dramatic on the camera than it does in real life. But, that's how we do it in Florida, I guess. Yeah, because of the way it is with the heat, and there's the cycle of moisture in the air with humidity, you know what I mean? Yes, the heat rises off the surface from the sun beating down on it. And those vapors collect, and then we have the rain that comes in the afternoon. This is going to be a late afternoon, early evening rain. But you know what? This is what keeps Florida amazingly lush, beautiful. I'll be honest with you. I really do love Florida history, so I've been learning quite a bit about DeSoto and. The first explorers who came here from Spain and stuff like that. It really must have been an amazing place, a wild, amazing place that they've never seen before. I like learning about the Timucua Indians. They're fascinating. And those would have been the people that DeSoto and the Spaniards encountered. The alligators got to be gigantic back then. All right, so mini dinosaurs pretty much. and just the flora and the fauna of the place was just probably outrageous. So we're rolling. We are rolling. You know what? I think we'll make our final destination for this video the first building that they built on Disney property. It's a building that's not far from Disney Springs. It's down the road from Disney Springs. It's on Hotel Plaza Boulevard. It's next to where the Reedy Creek headquarters was, and it's a kind of a very charming building from the 1970s. And if you watch old videos of Disney of talking about the Florida project, they show and they're opening up the park and stuff like that. They show this building. This was a guest receiving area at one point, I believe, or client receiving area where Disney could have people come and you could see things pertaining to what was to become Magic Kingdom, I suppose, something like that. But anyway, that's a spot that I will drive to and just kind of look at. It's a nice view there. Sometimes I see people eat their lunch, workers and stuff like that, or other business people in the area. All right, now it's starting to rain a little bit. I don't mind a little rain, but I'll be honest with you, when you're and I realize I say that a lot, actually. I'll be honest with you. Hold on, listen to my GPS. All right, it's in my ear. But I don't like when it's too heavy of a rain. It's just it's a little unsettling. So this is an interesting little thing. They're good with the drainage. They're getting good with the drainage. I'll tell you, they're really taking that into consideration. As you can see, when they're building things, that's what this is. We're going around some sort of drainage thing. This person's going fair enough. Classique. Okay, they had to go that way. That's fair. They love these roundabouts in Florida. Yeah, I mean, they're all right, but when there's a lot of cars, it's kind of a pain in the butt. They're up in the villages. We'll definitely be taking some walks and some drives to the villages. Boy, I'll tell you that much. If you want to talk about an interesting group, the Boomers. I think I might have brought them up a couple times already before, but oh yeah, the Villagers. Jeez, man, it goes from a nice day to all of a sudden. Woo! Man. Yeah, but like I said, if it gets too much rain, I end up pulling over. I can't do it. It ain't for me. Pain in the ass, this is. It's starting to come down. I can see daylight, like you just right behind us. We're coming through a system. too bad because this is actually one of the coolest little parts of the area. And I can see, looking at my camera, that those windshield wipers are pretty darn annoying. See, I don't think I need them that much right now. Although that doesn't make it easier for you guys to see too when there's too much water on the thing. I mean, that's Florida for you, as you can see. Look at the sky. Look how crazy, you know what I mean? We were just literally in a little rain cloud. We just need to push through it. Look at that. I mean, it's clear skies ahead of us. Trying to navigate this navigation system. I tell you, Google annoys the crap out of me sometimes. You ever like have a route that you're going on that maybe it's not like the fastest route or like the perfect route that Google thinks is right for you, but they keep like asking you if you want to change it. You keep nicely hitting no thanks, and it asks you 10,000 times, and you want to throw your phone out the window. You know, really relax, Google, with that. I tell you, seriously. I tried to look up on the internet how to shut that off, and the kicker is that Google doesn't even let you shut it off. That is some messed up stuff, I'll tell you. I don't know, man. I'll tell you, it drives me nuts. Hitting a lot of speed bumps because this area is probably prone to, you know what? Let's go this way. Taking it right here. See, we're just trying to. Now this is like the back roads, folks, of like the outskirts of Disney World. We're gonna be approaching the property. Oh, there's like little broken down farmhouse and stuff. We're gonna be approaching the property from the western way, from the west side of the property. And where we're going to be going is on the east side of the property. So we will be driving through the property for a bit. Florida weather, baby. All the animals get their little drink tonight. All the animals in the trees and the grass and the plants and the bugs. I mean, just look at that construction. You know, this place is growing, baby. This is in Florida, is booming. Truly booming. Fender in the middle of the road, pretty sweet. I don't know how this noise is going to be. I got a now we're on a better road at least. I got a denoising feature on the editing program. I'll have to check that out. Some videos I might just also, like, for instance, when we're walking around Disney World, I might just do a voiceover for that. I don't know. It's not really a country road anymore, but now we're starting to get into development. I tell you though, when they don't have the draining figured out in little pockets, it definitely becomes an issue. Not optimal. This full driving episode is also really just a test as well. I guess we'll have to see. Golf course is getting its drink. I mean, there's a lot of great little driving routes that I would take us to eventually. I would do the International Drive route. I would do the Highway 192, maybe a Route 27. Plenty of routes, however you want to say it. There's a few of them. There's a lot of them actually. Alright, this light's cool. We caught this light. Alright, we made it through that rain for now, knock on wood. Oh, haha, I spoke too soon, I suppose. About 3 miles out. I mean, it's amazing how you can just look off to our right. It's not easy for me to turn the camera, and it's just like clear. We're only about 1.5 miles away from our destination of, well, I shouldn't say our destination, from our Western Way. Well, we're gonna get on to Western Way. And then from there, we're going to take it down to the old meeting building. The first building, a historic building on Disney World property. Built in 70-something, 73? I don't know. Something like that. Oh, the sun is shining now. That's Florida for you. Home construction, rain, and then a ray of sunshine blasting through it. That is your classic Florida scene right there. So, yeah. Be sure to check out the next video, folks, because I think the next video I'm just going to do a cruise. Excuse me, and we're going to do a cruise and drive through all of the all from theme park to theme park. That's what we're going to do. Turning left here. I'll come back after the red light. Alright, now we're 10 miles away from this is the scenic route, I will say that much. But wow, look at that sky, I'll tell you. So now we are heading west on Western Way. Heading to Hotel Plaza Boulevard. We're going to be passing Disney Springs at one point. And that will complete today's trip. And that will complete today's video. We will have went from kind of Claremont to that Hotel Plaza Boulevard main building, first building on Disney property, through the back way, through the back roads. You know, usually people take the Turnpike, they take 27. There's other routes, there's other ways, and you know what? It's myself. You know what? If I got a little extra time, I don't necessarily need to get onto that Turnpike. I like taking the extra way. So, Western Way, folks. This is a historic road for Disney property. It was conceived by Walt Disney himself. This is one of the first roads laid out on the property when they bought they kind of got the land, and yeah. All right, what's this guy doing? Thanks, bro. Just cruise around him. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. But it looks like we're gonna be hitting some more weather ahead. We're getting a break right now. You know, I'm not really sure how much I love the camera setup right now. I realize I got a lot of my dashboard in the frame. It's a little tricky to set up. I actually had, the camera's actually upside down right now. I had because the suction cup needed to go on the glass. And so for that, in order to happen, the camera's kind of hanging upside down. So I'm going to have to flip this vertically in the editing program, which is not going to be a big deal. But I'm just looking through the thing right now, and I see I'm getting a lot of my dashboard, so sorry about that. We're learning as we go, folks. Still got about 20 minutes until we reach our destination, so listen, I'm doing long form videos here. I realize people have short attention spans, but I'm trying to give like real time, first to person experiences, whether it's walking or driving. I just think that's kind of cool. You know, it's almost like a Central Florida simulator. We are now officially entering Walt Disney property. You know you're on Disney property when you got the classic purple road signs. But I'll tell you, man, Disney's in a mess right now. I don't want to get into it, but there's plenty of channels that bring you a lot of content on that. I don't want to be one of those. I don't really have much to say. I don't have much to add to it. But it is, it's garbage, certainly. But if you can somehow tap into those early 90s, those early 90s Disney vibes, those early 90s Florida Disney vibes, those are some fire vibes, all right? And the signs, that purple, I feel like that shade of purple is like kind of up that alley, so. Still enjoying my iced coffee. And we're going to be leaving Western Way soon and making a left onto West Buena Vista Drive. Buena Vista Drive is another classic Disney road. A lot of these roads in Disney World were named after roads that are around the Disney Studios in Burbank, California. So West Buena Vista Drive is Lake Buena Vista. Get some sun showers. Well, it looks like we're heading towards more clear skies. Another red light. Dang. Skyliner running? Oh, the Skyliner's still running at least. Alright, well, that's good. And that's another thing that I like to do is just take a rides on the Skyliner from, hop around from place to place. From Disney Hotel to Disney Hotel, a couple of different theme parks here and there. I don't know if we'll be getting on tonight. If we'll be getting on tonight. So yeah, I guess the next couple of videos might be driving videos. So I know the channel's called Walking with Dave, and we'll be doing a fair amount of walking, but we'll also be doing some driving as well. So, and I think that you guys will enjoy both. I think my audience would enjoy both the walking and the driving, so I didn't feel it necessary to start off completely another channel for that. But I mean, exploring is exploring, right, folks? We're going to be approaching. We're going to be approaching Disney Springs soon. Maybe we'll do a drive through there. We'll save that for the next video. We'll do a destinations cruise. And I-4 down here, I despise I-4. I make sure to avoid that at all costs. So, and I gotta be mindful of this stinking Google, because it always wants to route you onto I-4. I want to throw the stinking thing out my window. So I'm sure it would try to pull that a couple times. We're kind of going to be running parallel with I-4 soon. Oh, it's just a horrid road. It gets so congested. Little traffic down here. This is Disney Springs. Passing Disney Springs on our left, where the sign said Orange Garage was full. So that means there's a nice crowd here. All right, we're moving. Team Disney. Alright, so we got the Team Disney building up on our right, where we just passed, which is kind of part of the employee facilities, training facilities, and other offices and whatnot. And then on our left, we got Disney Springs, and we're going to be kind of driving through the parking area. We'll do a Disney Springs video eventually. A little crowded tonight, it seems like that. Well, we'll have to come. It's a Saturday night I'm filming this, so it is certainly hopping. We'll come down. I'll come down during the week in the early part of the day, and we'll do a video then. And also when there's some better weather. We're less than a mile away from our destination, where we're going to call it a conclusion for this video. We've had fun today, folks. This was a 100% driving video. So driving with Dave. I need to get over, and these people are kind of, no one's gonna have to slip in. Sorry, buddy, I didn't mean for that to be the case. Crowded tonight. And here we are, folks. Hotel Plaza Boulevard. We're pulling into the first official building that the Disney company had built. And yeah, so listen, everybody. This was another installment of Walking with Dave. Only we were driving. So I want to thank you very much for coming along on this journey. We had an excellent time. A lot of fun today, and until next time, happy exploring. This is Dave. We have been driving, and this is Driving with Dave. Thank you, and have a good day.